Taxi Association SANTACO says the minibus taxi industry has been in disarray since the national lockdown came into effect just over 3 months ago. According to the association, the 90 billion rand industry has lost around 25 million rand every day since the lockdown. They say the 5,000 rand offered by government simply doesn't cover their running or their taxi repayment costs. But government says it cannot afford to give the sector the 20,000 rand it's demanding, given the country's rising debt as a ratio to GDP.
That money amounts really to nothing. It may seem as if we are unappreciative, but the reality, of course, is that that amount of money is nothing. You are talking to a guy who must 1st July pay banks their installment, which is not 3,500, which is not 5,000, which is not even 10,000, which is anything between 12,000 and 15,000 rands, which they must pay, plus interest.
The Taxi Association has rejected talks that the minibus sector is non-compliant with tax laws. Experts say the sector is made up of a fleet of over 230,000 taxis, and only 60% of them have legal operating licenses. They say government's relief to taxi operators could be the first step to formalize the industry. But SANTACO says government's plans to formalize the sector has been confusing because every new administration introduces new requirements.
He wants to formalise the industry, and their discussions with both SANTACO and the National Taxi Alliance, the other big national organisation, they have been going on for some time in this way. And it does seem as though the minister sees this opportunity of an ex gratia payment, as they're calling it, that this would be an opportunity to say, but you can only get this if you make at least the first step towards formalisation.
Browning says the minibus taxi shutdown reinforces the critical role the taxi industry plays in the South African society, and formalizing the industry could come with benefits such as government subsidies which will benefit commuters. Mtetwa, SABC News.